Hello, I'm ND Watt, and I'm back playing Factorio. And I haven't had a shave today, and I'm really getting on my nerves. Um, got like a little microphone spittle guard thing, and it's getting stuck in there, and it's kind of driving me crazy. Like, a lot. Get rid of that. That's cleaning up quite nicely now. Although we still got power issues. We're definitely hitting. I bet that the addition of my little bullet fuel factory, it's not liked all that much, but all of this can get disconnected now, really. Got tons and tons of don't know how I'm going to shift them down. Probably stick it on a train and just let a train deal with it. That'd be the most simplistic way. Yeah, no point having them hooked into the system anymore. Right, let's see. Yeah, that's definitely bouncing up and down, isn't it? Ah, well, not my problem. Right, today's episode, fixing the oil. Well, it is my problem, but shh. I do need another 2 oil pumps. Yeah, I think I'm running this entire setup here off of coal for the rest of the game. However, I've decided I'm not. I probably will switch over to solid fuel sooner or later. I don't know how sooner or later that's going to be, but it will be sooner or later. Actually, stick you there. You're creating uric acid for them. Water in there. True. I've come down here for now. Oh. I do know I need, once I find them, these. Take a stack. How are we doing with solar panels? Not bad. Got a limiter on there. Yeah, that's good for me. Rightio, let's wander back up. Could do with dropping them off somewhere actually. The other auditors. I must have, I don't believe I produced a little rail. I must have a little rail. Ah, there it is. Right, no more trains. A little bit more trains. And then I need some engines, which is what I think I've come down for. So that I can create. Did I create 2? No, just create the 1 for now. Can always come back and make more. Plenty of resources on me. Need to drop these off somewhere. For the most part, I'll be trying to stick on yellow rails, using red as sparingly as possible, but that one's going to have to be a... Huh. I'd have a dump chest down here. Normally I have a dump chest. I'll I'll probably find it later, but there we go. Park you up there. In you go. And you've gone way too far. So if I remove that station, ideally I wanted to come to about that. Train station. Delacour. Ah, just a little bit more up, don't I? There we go. Perfecto Mondo. Oh, down here. I need to drop them in. I mean, I must have got rid of the oil burner, coal burner drills somewhere. They're there, look. Ha! Right, so I've been told quite often that this is a bad idea because they're all horizontal. All I can say is, not first. Capital logistics slot. Don't need to make. Do need iron gears, so we'll take another 100 of them. Another 200 of them just in case. Yeah, that should be enough. And we want 4 on each side. Yeah, where you can, you should always build your train stations as horizontal structures rather than vertical, because you can just fit more inserters on. But it's only for coal. The coal line won't be running very often because coal will hopefully be only used for a few things. Right. I also need all of them. And then we need to do that. The next thing I need to do is set up the oil one. Station. Yeah, I like that there. Oh. Can I seriously not get that any closer in? Which means I'm gonna have to ramp all of this. There we go. All to fit a train stop in. I've just done all that just to fit this train stop in. There. How crazy is that? E16a. And up you come. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. Ah, I hate that. can't quite get the selection in. Right? So that'll come around like that, and like that. There, stick one there. And then the kind of trick is to know where to place this one. So that we can have multiple trains stacked up on this line ready to go. That would be a good one. Now we can have 1, 2, 3 trains waiting. 2 in base, 2 lined up on that segment, and then all waiting around here. Considering only 2 trains should come down here, that's a foolproof setup now. I'm not pulling any of that up till logistics boss. That's just madness. What we'll do is I will finally concentrate on oil. Quite deep into it now, so that's why I wanted to set this all up. Pull all of that up. That's what I want. Do that. Do that. Actually, can I? Nah. Got being crazy. And pull up that. Gone when you right click on something, it now pulls it up as well. And there we go. That's kind of low down. So hopefully that entire coal lot will now get stored into here, and then when we finally get over to making plastics, I can just redirect that north and hook into the plastics somehow. Talking about plastics production, I'm going to want to build quite far away from the edge actually. I've got all of this area to play in, so may stick some more steam engines in. What can I do? Let's measure it. That's 3, 7, 8 gap. Tear that down to 11, and then tear that down to 3. I should be able to fit 2 more rows of steam engines there at a push, which will be nice. Ideally, I want sulfur and... Well, I'm going to have lubricant going down. Let's get this set up while I'm wandering around trying to place everything. That one's empty into a chest. Which empties into another chest for a buffer. And back again. Empty, and we will empty north. We'll empty into that. it's a bit of a convoluted setup just to empty and drain the oil from a far off field, but it works, so I don't complain. Often, or loud, honest. Go up there. Oops, that's off. Yeah, that'd be useless. Go up there. Yeah, but then that's down to look a bit useless. I'll come there. I'll go there. I want a water pump. Specifically for just these. No idea where it's going to go yet. And there we go. So that's all my crude. Ah, that's where that underground pipe came from. There. You would show up eventually. That was heavy first. Actually, need to do a corner there. Right, so this is heavy oil manufacturing. We'll start. I'll do that. Connect these all in. The heavy oil will come cycling around here. First thing we want is lubrication. Actually, the very first thing we want is storage, but that's that. The next thing we want is hello. Trash slots too. Yeah, I'll have trash slots. I don't know what they do. Then I want some cracking. There we go. Get there in the end. Free water for heavy. Now I'm working on a multiple of 10. So I want to be back in here. That'll let me crack 4 heavy of 5 seconds. Of 5 seconds we produce 10 heavy. Lubrication. How much does lubrication take? 1. So that's going to take up 5 every 5 seconds. I'm producing not nearly that much. I'm producing 10. And that's going to be burning off 4. So that means I'm going to build up a deficit. I'm going to build up 1. We go over here. You take 2 every 3 seconds, which is 4 every 6, which is just about as much as a cracking. So solid fuel wants to be after the cracker, but definitely. And that'll just burn off any excess, which means I shouldn't need any storage tanks. But you build them in at least 1 on each output just in case, because I definitely will have cracking to begin with. Kraken's going to need water, which we can siphon from up here. We bring water. Yeah, that is going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Ideally I'm going to bring this down 1 more. ideally one more. Cracking. Whoops. I know cracking goes in at the bottom, so cracking will go in at the bottom down here as well. Cracking. Water. So that'll be the water supply for that cracking. But of course I built that completely wrong. Because we want lubrication to run along. Do I? Yes, I do. I seem to be one underground pipe over again. Oh, yeah, there. That's fine. Do. And we will head back to base for a bit more raw resource. Come on, keyboard, don't start screwing up on me now. Good so far. Chop that up. Sugar. Right, so that'll go into the lubrication system down south. Good. Could do with some more of them making up as well. I really need to head back to base. Sorry. So. There we go. The other thing I need to do is see which way around they need to go as well. Because I did kind of set that up as a bit of a prerequisite. Oh, let's go do that. Also check on these turrets here. Come on, run. I miss my power armor. We're doing. Oh, plenty of bullets. That one's starting to run a bit lax. They're good. Piping. I need more pipes, please. You're full. Good. There we go. So like this is looking very full at the moment. Don't even know why I've got red belts on me. There we go. Dump red one. Don't need them at the moment. No, Turi. You guys had any kills? 130, 120. Yeah, okay, you're staying there. Although there is that bank right in front of your face. Okay. Oh, kills here. Not really. We're gonna take you two. Guys doing on kills, good. Wasn't you. It was you. To do. What we'll do is we will share your ammo out a little bit. There we go. We're doing on solid fuel, 1.9k. Yeah, if I don't get the trains up and running soon, I'm gonna have an overflow of oil. That's in the wrong place anyhow. We never did. Picked up a lot of raw, but I never did check to see which way any of these first then. Right, so sulfur wants to be on the inside with explosives, and sulfur also wants to be on the inside, explosives on the outside. There we go. That's my sulfur, that's my plastics. Still requiring blue, blue, blue. Lab efficiency, yeah. I forgot I even had them to research. Plastics on the outside. Just so I don't forget. Sulfur wants to be on the inside, and explosives want to be on the outside. So, oh, let's actually hook this lubrication in. Just pull you guys up. Can actually take you as far as there. Nice to know. Outside, down the bottom one should be for the water. Get 5 of them made up. Plenty of attacks going on. Do is that. And then UB lubrication. UB fracking at a later date. And I like that. We've got water here. The only problem is if I'm wrong and the water needs to go there, that'll mess up the entire system. We need to give that chemical plant some room to breathe. Also, I've given both of them the same priority. But hopefully that won't mess that up too much. It is only heavy fuel at the end of the day. In fact, no, I don't want to turn heavy fuel into anything but lighter. Because lubrication's a big deal, and I've got no tanks. Actually, I will set up some tanks later on, but at the moment I've got no tanks set up for using more lubrication later on, when heavy oil starts becoming a bit more of a scarcity. And we will whap through quite a lot of lubrication quite quickly, so we'll leave this set up for now. Worst case scenario is this builds up, we're not using any lubrication and we can't cut it down fast enough, in which case, you know, I'll leave plenty of space. So, next one. Light oil, where we need banks and banks of frackers. Right. Let's come off here. Da, 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 da. Actually, I don't want that going that way. There we go. Next thing, maths. More maths. So this one will produce me 45 light oil.